Super Vaccine Vato headquarters, they state your emergency, Holmes.
Tio Rigo's outside, unvaccinated, and he's trying to come to our party. We need Super Vaccine Vato.
Come out their way. Super Vaccine Vato's wrapping up another emergency, fool. He'll be there in a few minutes, homegirl. What's up, Super Vaccine Vato? We have an unvaccinated emergency situation at Doña Maria's pad. Cruise over.
Órale! Super Vaccine Vato en route. Listen up, Holmes.
This one was hilarious. I really like this one. It was like effortlessly funny. The animation was done really well. Whoever was the artist on this definitely killed it. It was an informative clip on COVID and why we should all get the vaccine, and it was informative in letting the viewers know all about like the different strains and variants of COVID. And yeah, I thought this was a really clever take on these modern circumstances of the pandemic and COVID-19. So yeah.
I don't know what I was expecting it to be, but I think it was a great little informational bit about, getting vaccinated, and you did it in, a quasi stereotypical way of this Hispanic vato, but it was really funny. And I mean, it was relatable, and it made sense. Like it was not only funny, but it pushed the point like, hey, you need to get vaccinated. These are the reasons why. If you don't get vaccinated, you could end up in the hospital and you'll never have this plate of food again. And that's enough convincing for me. I also think, animation's hard. I think people, until they actually have to animate something, they don't know how difficult it is. And you did a great job animating this piece. There were a lot of moving parts. And it looked really good, really infographical, and just fun.
This was really funny. The animation style was cool, and I think that it was like a really creative, fun, and informative way that is. It makes all of the information more digestible when it's kind of presented in this like fun, brightly colored entertaining package. And I think it does a really great job of like encouraging people to get vaccinated, but also specifically targeting the Latinx community, where I think marginalized, racialized groups in general have vaccine hesitancy. So I think this is like a very open and welcoming way to kind of like have that discussion. And yeah, I thought that the superhero was great. He was really personable, and yeah, I kind of like, oh yeah, he's just like on this call, has this call center, and we need you over here. There's an emergency, and he kind of shows up and saves the day. So I thought it was cute. It was creative, while also delivering a really important message.
It's a good way through humor to get some of these messages across. I think it was very relatable, like the characters, the construction of the cartoons, and I thought that it really moved along quite nicely. It didn't lag in the story time. It got right to the point. I thought that the characters were entertaining, well voiced, well drawn, and yeah, but solid little cartoon with a packed important message.
This was an entertaining and informative animated short. The Hispanic Cape Crusader is called to various neighborhoods around town to convince people to have the COVID-19 vaccines. Excellent voices, especially the gruff but friendly hero. I love the brightly colored animation and the action-type musical score. I also appreciated how the caped hero explains the logical reasons for vaccination and the stat that there are 29 times more chances to be in the hospital if non-vaccinated. Very memorable in the way it is presented. Great job.
The animation on this film was super well done. The whole film itself gave a very important message about what's going on in our world today, but the animation just made it very entertaining and like enjoyable to watch. It kept your attention, and you don't just look at the animation also, but you actually listen to what is being said. Overall, it seemed like a fun project to work on, very informative. I did enjoy it, and it would be good for people of all ages to sit down and really think about what's going on, but like in a fun way. So it was a great job by the filmmakers to do it like that.
Super Vaccine Vato is a public health animated short about, as you might expect, getting your vaccination shot and wearing a mask and not exposing other people. It is what it is. It's a public service message, and it's aimed at the Hispanic community who who may associate with some of the figures in the cartoon. It is what it is, and it's a message we should all take to heart.